Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL
Hey,
season.
Lou.
Week 7 is underway on
You know how I
EA.
know LeBron's really the most hated person ever?
Mommy.
And we will
Athlete.
not get a running
Mommy.
back
Bro, they don't
handoff
like his
until
son.
Mommy,
Saturday as they
please.
get to the 25.
Mommy.
Devin.
Mommy. Mommy. Mommy.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So this game, Charles,
It's a dude in the league. He kind of down bad last week, bro. I only won by 2 points.
At some point in the season, we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this
Damn, I
should
couldn't
be
turn that corner.
almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
In motion, there goes Bell. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin.
No, Daddy's okay, buddy.
When last week punted 4
Yeah, I got
times
one.
as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
And this dude got the Steelers with Justin Fields, bro. Like, what?
Off play action, Fields. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Bro, Denzel Ward be getting smoked this year. I don't know what he got going on.
Time for Pittsburgh. 59 yards.
It's early, but now it's a cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow them down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete to Freiermuth. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call.
Yelling at my dog.
On play action, Fields.
So don't be yelling at my dog.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
He can yell.
The drive continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working
He
so
has no
well,
excuses not to
entire
see
play
Ryan.
is open for them right now.
And then
Do you want to run?
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel.
Oh, no, he tired. That's why. You see how he acting?
Take possession.
no, he's hyper.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over.
Boy, hyper.
The
He holding on by a thread. That's how Devin be acting when he tired.
series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better.
Oh, my goodness.
Away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. They'll roll him out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect.
This game's gonna piss me off.
You look at this Steelers defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw his DTR. The double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick.
Do a pick off the tip. That's tough.
Here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
He'll get 2 out of that run. It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Daddy.
And the Browns are going to take possession here.
Yeah.
Just right.
The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, there's a huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop.
Devin, no. Devin, what is...
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's got some space here. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Browns at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Thompson Robinson now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Option right, and Thompson Robinson keeps it. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
No score after one on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Thompson Robinson keeps it running left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, 28 yards. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Fields going to take this himself. A handoff out of the pistol. It's Washington. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now a first down throw. Fields. Here's one deep for Pickens. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 52 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard
line. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, he shifts past him. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Off the play fake, Thompson-Robinson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Now a first down carry for Harris. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now here's another carry for Harris. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They need 12 here. It's third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Williams to return. There he goes left side. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Play action, now Thompson Robinson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing, Thompson Robinson. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 1st and 10, Thompson Robinson to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On the ground, they'll set up the reverse, but he'll keep it himself. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't taken it right down Broadway. Najee Harris. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Fields. Steps away to his left. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Boswell's kick is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. On the bootleg, here's Thompson Robinson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to stretch out their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Harris running straight ahead. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They snap it to Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. quick pass out to Miller.
Fields pass. Complete to Scotty Miller. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 44.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Play action. It's Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Steelers' 1st down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1. Off play action. Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork. He's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
Now Fields. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Trying to lay one up deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Hands it off out of the gun. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Thompson Robinson. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And quickly they get to the line.
Here's Fields now on second down. Again, it's Johnson.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On play action, Fields. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Finds Pickens out right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Looking to throw on second down, Fields.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And the Steelers on third down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 15.
An option handoff given to Harris. Now inside the 25. Najee Harris. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 56 yards. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10.
Steelers 10. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The tackle made by Levi Wallace. 2nd and 9.
At the 37-yard line.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Thompson Robinson off of play action. To the right side, that's where Tillman is.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights,
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Fields. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Thompson Robinson now. Throw left side, he's got Tillman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 3rd down and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Fields.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So